Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Legacy of the Dragonborn continuation. I'm going to play this for a couple of hours. I wasn't planning on streaming this evening, but I ended up doing so. I feel like it. So, we're here at Markov. If I remember rightly, what we need to do, we're going to go get ourselves the Lover's Stone thing. The Lover's Stone. That was interesting. Bandits fighting a conjurer. Wasn't there another body? In fact, there's a couple of bodies. So that's interesting. We'll pick that up. Where did they come from? Maybe that direction, I think. I've got to get round this mountain. But yeah, there's something up here. Let's go and discover it whilst we're here, Sophia. You never know if we'll ever need to come back for it. Do you? You never quite know. I just hope we don't get attacked by anything that eats my face. Ragnavold. Oh, sneaky. Rogers. Hanging moss.
I have been told that I have one of the nicest voices in Skyrim, or even Tamriel for that matter. I must say I am inclined to agree.
I don't think we're going in there, Sophia. We're not ready for dungeon diving just yet. Not ready for dungeon diving. Let's go pick up our, like I say, our standing stone enchantment thingy blessing that we actually want. Which is the Lover Stone, which obviously makes all my skills rise much faster. Right. Being able to level up a lot faster. There's iron ore there. We're going to get some gold ore though from where we're going, because once we've picked up the standing stone, there's also a dragon burial site there. That's a bit concerning. A mine as well that apparently we haven't been to. I find that a bit hard to believe. The Lover Stone. Those under the sign of the Lover always feel a lover's comfort. All skills improve faster. That's the one we want. That's the best standing stone I think you can get when you start the game. I know if you do the normal Helgen route, you can get an option to you can pick like one of the 3 guardian stones, the thief, the mage, the warrior, but those stones only let those, whichever one you pick, let the skills at whichever one you pick level up. So for example, if you pick the thief stone, only your thief skills will level up faster. Your mage skills and your warrior skills will not. Apparently. Come on, Forsworn. Is she dual wielding? Indeed. Now, Beer just wrecked face there, everybody. Oh my gosh! You're awesome! She like spun him round and like stabbed him like multiple times. She's like, he's going to die. Now I think normally I then go over there that way. Just trying to think. First things though, what we need to do. Remember to keep Sworn Sword actually does more damage than a steel sword. Hunting bow does more damage than a longbow. We probably ought to be wearing some of this stuff. Especially if we're going to go into a dungeon, we probably want to be putting on our gear. Some books there I've not read. Letter from Gorm to Captain Albus. Must deliver that. let's go into the mine. That's where we want to be heading. We want to be heading into the mine. We're not going to need to sneak. I think we've wrecked face of at least one person out here. We've got a smelter. I'm trying to think if we go over there for any reason. Trying to remember where stuff is on this map, because there's like a whole area here where there's stuff. There's a whole area here where there's some stuff, and obviously we need to get down there to get the Jade Warrior 2 statue for our museum quest for Arin Morellis. Cabbages.
I'm not sure I like the idea of crouching down behind you. If you dare one go, then you could forget me helping you. Why am I even talking?
I don't know. I've not asked you to talk. I think what we do, right, what we need to do still one more. Let's just do a job now of looting all of these people. Then we'll come back and what we'll do is we'll make sure we mine all the gold. Put that to better use. I'm mining all the gold. Mead. Carrots. Or a tap in yellow. At this point in time, it's important for Jeremy to gather up as much stuff as he can get his hands on. Knapsack. We ought to take some of this stuff, Sophia. So we need to take all this gold. Maybe we can smelt it down into coins.
I wouldn't want to work in a mine. Too much physical activity in the dark. Although, I can think of one physical activity I like to do in the dark.
Oh, she's funny. She is funny. You got to give her that. We'll have to see if she plays nicely with Inigo later on, when I eventually find Inigo and add him. So much gold. We're going to get rich. And what was interesting was just before I actually loaded up Skyrim and I started playing tonight, I did actually quickly head over to Nexus Mods and have a look at a couple of just to see. And there's a couple of mods that I'm using right now which have received updates yet again, which is the biggest thing I absolutely hate. Because it means, again, you click on the mods, I'm looking at them and it says new save game required. And it's like, no, I've restarted about 4 times in the last week and 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I've had the Skyrim itch. I'm not restarting again. After, you know, 2 previous streams. Don't think it works if you do it.
Yes, I'm listening. Sure, what's on your mind? I was playing 2 guys against each other in a bid to win me over. Of course, they had to supply me with plenty of drink and earn my affection. I just wanted some entertainment. Oh, it was great watching them get more and more competitive. It ended up in a massive brawl, and once it was over, I left them both empty-handed and out of pocket. As for waking up in a stable without any clothes on, I don't remember what happened after leaving the tavern, but that's nothing new. Well, I was wandering around Skyrim killing bandits who thought I was an easy target, and meeting new locals. Or should I say making new enemies. Before that I was studying, if you can call it that, at the College of Winterhold. It wasn't my first choice, of course, being a Nord, but I had no place to go, and it was either that or live in a cave. So, I learned a few spells just to keep them happy. I must admit, though, that learning to blow stuff up was pretty fun. Unfortunately, my genius was wasted on them. And I was kicked out for making everyone naked with a spell I forced some other student to create for me. So, it turns out I ended up living mostly in caves anyway.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
Well, I want you out of the way. I need to mine that, and I couldn't do it before because you were in the way. It wouldn't be so bad if the followers mined and actually gathered the materials. That would be fantastic. That would be a great help, but they don't. Fantastic. That would be absolutely brilliant idea for a mod. To make the followers actually be able to actually harvest stuff when they're doing their idle mining, wood cutting animations. 'Cause, and also, where'd you get the pickaxe from anyway? Because I haven't given you one. Unless she's stolen one while we've been in here. Which is a bit worrying, because that means she's helping herself to stuff. Could be interesting if she's stealing stuff. No, you're gonna help, are you? Not that you actually help. Sacks, barrels that don't do anything. Got to get her out of the way so I can actually get in here and actually do the mining. There, that's better.
This place is filthy. There's dirt everywhere. Well, of course there is, we're in a mine. Still, I don't like to get dirty. Well, not that kind anyway.
See, I don't know when we're likely to come back. So let's make sure we just loot everything now. In terms of all the gold in this place. Can probably smelt it outside then. The gold ingots, some more gold ore. Oh, been good coming in here because we've picked up a lot of valuable stuff. Now the question is, right, down we go. Ah. Just take this gold here, and then we're about nearly done. Got some nice, get out of the way. She's robbing it. Oh, I could do this big one up here though. Can I now go and finish mining this, please?
I once asked the owner of a mine how big his shaft was. He seemed quite embarrassed by it. I'm not sure why. I've been in enough mines to know what they look like. He did seem a little confused though.
Excellent. I think we've looted everything in here. We certainly killed all the Forsworn. So you know what? I think we're done. Let's head back outside Let's maybe smelt some of this ore down into ingots. And then continue on our adventures. I won't smelt it all down. We will save some. So we know we can head back to Thingamajiggy. Part of me thinks I need to go up there somewhere. Trying to remember where everything is on this map, specifically the Creation Club stuff, because what I'm thinking is Jeremy at this moment in time is, you know, pretty average. Heard a Nern route then. Blind Cliff Cave. Nern route over here. Surprised that's the one I heard. From all the way up over yonder. That, I believe, is a big... Sorry, Mr. Mudcrab. Not today. Might need to give that Forsworn camp a bit of a miss. But I reckon up here is where we get the Crusader armour. And I don't know, but I think Jeremy might look pretty fucking rocking in a set of Crusader armour.
This is surprise.
Oh crap! Bandits everywhere. I can't move. Why can't I move? I am doing. There's still one about, apparently. We may have just found Guardians of the Divine. I might have to put some stuff into storage in a minute because I am severely over encumbered now. Mace of the Crusader replica. 25 damage. Orcish dagger. Nice improvement over the steel one. We'll probably keep that. Probably get rid of the war axe and keep the mace actually. Heavy armor. Boots of the... I've got rid of my thing, haven't I? My nice clothes. Where's my nice clothes? I want one of them. Could have had belted tunic. I kind of like what I'm already wearing. Let's put some of this stuff away. Right, let's lose some bodies. Because bound to be some good stuff here. Iron greatsword, not really interested in. This was the flipping magic spitter. That garbo from you. Some light armor now. Light armor would be nice. Sword of the Crusader. Trouble is, that's probably two-handed, isn't it? That's probably a dual wielding two-handed thing, and I don't think Jeremy's quite into two-handed weapons because make him a bit slow. Suppose we could pick that gear up. What have we got here? A silver ore vein. Right, we'll borrow that. We'll dig that up. Also, what was that shrine thing? Doesn't appear on my map. But hey, oh look, bird egg. Fine thrush egg, we'll keep that, Sophia. We might have a bit of a fashion show in a minute. Don't know what that does. It doesn't get. It's not enchanted in any way. Ooh. That's my new favourite sword. Jeremy Lightfoot. Rocking a fine piece. Crusader armour. Could also begin the Legend of Red Eagle quest. By melting these fools.
Damn you!
Damn me? Don't think so. We'll loot the stuff because we can always sell it at a later date, can't we? That's the one good thing. People will always buy our crap. Loot. But yeah, we could go in here. Red Eagle Ascent.
Sneaking is so much fun. The thrill of almost getting caught is more addictive than skooma. Oh right, yeah, now's not the time for talking.
Exactly. Glad she figured that one out on her own. I would have hated to had to discipline her. I'm super sneaky. Oh, I'm tired of looting Forsworn. Look, coin purse. Iron ore. I don't really need to mine any more iron ore. I think we've got plenty. About the place. We'll, however, take our chemical ingredients. Usually you get attacked here. That for falling rocks. Look, you're in the way. I do hate it when followers are a little bit too close.
What was that? Victory is yours!
You'll need it.
Victory is mine. You were trying to dual wield 2 axes. Fire arrows. Ooh, I'll take those. Take a... Look at that. She smoked him. She did the damage. More fire arrows.
Damn it. All this walking is giving me a wedgie. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Front wedgie, really? Well, pull your underwear out your vag and just try and carry on a bit further, shall we? I thought that was a tanning rack, but it's not. I don't really want to have to go outside if I can help it. But I'm gonna guess can't do the Red Eagle quest unless we do go outside. I don't want to do that yet. Come on, Sophia. There's certain quests I don't want to do too early in the game. Mostly because A, I'm not going to be very good level. And I'll get wrecked. Oh, there's a chest there. Nearly missed that. That would have been bad, wouldn't it? Did you have anything on you? No. You had Forsworn stuff. At least your friends had, like, fire arrows. And other interesting elements. But we'll be back later. Iron ore. Nah. Got down here then. Help! It's like Forsworn stronghold. Are we going to risk going down there? Looks to be a hag raven as well. I think she spotted me. Think she may have spotted me. Yeah, there's another mine up here. I'm going to guess it's under control of Forsworn. Because I can't imagine any normal law-abiding people.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you. You're joking, right? Those bone walkers will tear you limb from limb. But if you want to get yourself killed, go ahead.
In the meantime, if I'm going to go in there, fight Draugr, is there any chance you could call some of your friends? Call for backup, because there's a whole load of Forsworn just down the road. And, they've got Hagravens and everything. And I don't particularly want to fight them, but I don't see anybody else doing anything about it, so I guess I need to live up to my new role now as a Divine Crusader. I'm a Divine Crusader, it's my duty. Get my face pounded into the floor. How much health? Holy crap! Right, do a bit of poisonage. Come on, we've got a job to do, Sophia.
Those fools are actually fighting.
Come and face them.
Claim what is rightfully ours.
Never should have come here. Just a scratch.
Rick, I'm about to get wrecked.
Why won't you die?
I'm stuck. Bloody hell. Why are you so strong? Where the hell is my companion?
Are you prepared to die? Rest, huh?
You've obviously never met me, otherwise you would be crouching right now.
She'll kill me if she has to. Fortunately, I killed her first. The vet food, I suppose. That would have been eventful way of going about the combat. What we got there? Orcish sword. Very nice. Is there no Frost Atriarch to loot? That would have been quite nice. Where'd the Frost Atriarch go? Did he fall off the...
Apparently alchemists eat ingredients to learn how to make potions. That doesn't sound very pleasant to me. I mean, who in the...
I think I've got a headdress, but we'll take one anyway.
Giant stow or troll fat. As for eating thistles and antlers, that sounds painful.
But we've all had to do it. Every one of us wanted to be. Yeah, the Frost Atriarch didn't leave a body. It's a bit of a pain. Picked up a whole bunch of stuff thus far. Right, we'll stick with flames. Yeah, he doesn't have anything useful. Let's get into them. There's a dead one. Kind of all just standing around. What's that? They're all a bit broken. Whatever spell that is you use to blast everybody. 58 billion miles. Can you teach it to me? It would be very useful. Hammer? There we go. Potion of enhanced stamina. Not looted you. Where'd the other guy end up? Did she blast him all the way over here? Can't be right. No, he's down here, look. And I thought that was a bad guy then. But we're here to loot. So loot. Now you're blocking me. Why she feels the need to be so far up my ass all the time. Those are Hagraven feathers. Looted him. Like she's wrecked everybody else, including that guy. Cave there. Car spire. Do we risk going in there? Well, we've come this far, haven't we? We might as well. Might be something that's good in here.
Thought I heard. Oh, I think I just broke a nail.
That's your best? Huh?
Think she's wrecking face again. It's just, you just point her in the general direction of enemies. And she takes care of business. She's great for Jeremy, because it means I don't have to get wrecked. Jeremy's free to do all the looting. I certainly. Now, what's worrying me is there's the fact there's a whole load of bedrolls here. And yet we've only come across 2. Where are the rest of them?
Do you ever get the feeling of just
Oh,
losing
wait,
your
no, there's 3 actually.
at the most inappropriate moments? No, me neither.
Oh?
Okay, well, maybe sometimes.
Found a lot of iron ore. Yeah, not really iron ore I'm interested in. I like the stuff that's called gold. Gold tends to be worth quite a bit more money, and is therefore much nicer. I believe this is part of the Dragonborn quest. Calf Spire. It's where we get Alduin's Wall. So yes, we don't want to be in here yet, because I'm not technically Dragonborn, because I haven't started the main quest line in Skyrim. Yeah, let's head back outside. Because this place will probably then be occupied by maybe blades, is it? After a period of time. We did quite well. Where was we going? Because we seem to have got quite a long way off the beaten path now. So we need to go across these little islandy bits, and then we need to hang a left, a right back towards Markarth in a minute.
Oh, you owe me a serious foot rub for all the walking you've made me do. What do you mean it's my fault? Yes, okay, I may have agreed to it, but whatever. You still owe me a foot rub.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I've got this one. Thanks, though. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Think you can steal from me?
Yeah. Sorry, mercenary. In fact, actually, I'm quite happy you died there, because I got more stuff as a result. Had I just pickpocketed him, I wouldn't have got half as much stuff. Die. Right, we're heading this way, and we are going to go get our Forsworn. We're going to get our Jade statue. Reach Cliff Cave. Level up a bit. Gonna take some magicka. Take some health. In fact, actually, I've got 2 level ups. My perk tree's gone a bit weird. Point where I can't actually see half the things. Something's messed up my skill tree. Have I put anything into alchemy yet? Haven't. Yeah, we don't want to be here. Do, however, want to be up the hill. Come this way. We will head up the mountain a bit higher. Oh, big kitty. Got it. Dead goat, look. Aww. Wolves. Oh, you will stand in front of me, won't you? Got there. Iron ore. Boo, iron ore. Boo. Iron ore is so boring. What have we got here? Beachwind Eyrie. Dwemer excavation site. We best do a bit of digging. We might discover something really useful. I think we need to go down there. I'll go this way. Awful swarm.
What was that? No, not like this.
There's a chance there that I may have killed the Imperial soldier. That's a bit of an issue. More iron ore. More Imperial soldiers. it. I appreciate the fact I'm carrying too much. Let's get rid of some stuff. Just get rid of all of that. Melt stuff down when we get chance. Looted him. Looted her. Jade Warrior. We've done it. Found what we needed. So our next port of call be to go back to Markov. Think. Well, actually, it'll be to go back to the mine, won't it? That's where we kind of need to be. Need to go to the mine.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested. Take a look.
Nice.
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Never should have come here.
Who's gonna try? Try and rip me off, is he? Cave somewhere down here. Which I didn't discover earlier. Breachwater rock discovered. Gnome root. You get it? Did indeed. Excellent work.
You like to dance? I've heard that there's this dance called the horizontal dance. I think we should try it.
No, sorry.
Unfortunately, I've never seen anyone do it before.
I'm too busy being an adventurer. Now that I'm an adventurer divine adventurer, I cannot be led astray by wenches. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the mine, obviously, and report that we've managed to clear it. And from there, then grab a carriage and maybe look at heading to Riften, because I think Riften's the last place we need to head to. Noon I'll just borrow that. OPG. Normal, the Khajiit travellers normally have a tent there. Guess they've not made it to this part of the world yet. Well, let's go. Let's see who we can find over here. Who are you?
Kolskigger mine is lost, friend.
You drove them off? By yourself? Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do.
Quest complete.
Don't have much to say, unless you're here to mine metal.
500 gold, that was all I got.
What you doing in left hand? Do you dig up rocks too, like my mom?
Not unless they're gold rocks, because gold rocks are worth more money than the dull grey rocks that you keep digging up.
We need more drunk people in Skyrim. That would make things 10 times more fun. I mean, why would the guards discourage drunken behavior when they should be encouraging it? A drunken person is a happy person. Was there something you wanted? What would you like to talk about? You know how I always make out that I'm never afraid? Well, I was lying. I'm feeling pretty afraid right now, but don't tell anyone I said that. Of course. You mean like weird? Huh. I thought you were different from all those other people who make fun of me. Because I don't try and conform to people's ridiculous ideals. Yeah, I suppose. Being a free spirit like myself really lets you explore the world and see all its flaws, but yet at the same time makes you appreciate them. That's what some people who aren't like you just don't get.
Okay.
Time to move, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in. Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Not of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom till the Nords came. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right, at least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then Ulfric Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it, but those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves.
Yeah, ran into a few of them, actually.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go to Riften, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okie dokie. Let me grab that bird's egg first.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all about the long trip.
The only thing I've just noticed, in third person, when looking at Jeremy, now he's wearing this helmet of the Divine Crusader. Let me show you. He looks
When
like a
people think of
woman.
wood elves, they usually think of trees, but not me. I'm a little too embarrassed to say what comes to mind.
Soon it will be time to replenish our supply of water.
The road takes
Hey, look! Look who's here! Gee, fellas,
If the river is not frozen to ice, perhaps.
what are they? Yeah.
It has been a profitable journey, and yet I long for the warm sands of elsewhere more and more.
tools, wares, and weapons.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. A few days ago we were ambushed. A nuisance, really, but many of the marauders had quick fingers. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cow. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily.
Okie dokie.
Yes, I was hired to protect the others as we walk the roads of Skyrim. It is a thankless task, and I would rather be back home than elsewhere, but I have little choice. Akari freed me from a prison in Cyrodiil, and now I must repay my debt to her. A word of advice, my friend. Do not mix gambling and drink. Taken together, they will empty your pockets of every septim.
Okie dokie.
May your road lead you to
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land, and so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers.
And for the most part, they would be right.
But we do our best to
You
ignore
are
them.
pickpockets and skooma dealers.
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Resad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him.
Really?
Take a look.
Well, let's see what we can sell you, shall we? First of all, gold ring. It's only worth 34. Iron boots, not worth a lot. Steel Nordic gauntlets. We'll probably hang on to them because I don't know if iron arrows 293. Sell them 193 because I'm probably not going to need that many iron arrows. Especially when I've got steel ones there, which are going to be better anyway. Got loads of potions. Skooma, which I thought she'd pay more for, but apparently she doesn't want to. Have you got anything good? Books. I got loads of tempted to buy one of those because it's always nice to have a potion of disease, cure disease in your inventory. And in which case I ought to sell her some stuff. I'm not really using bows, am I? So I don't really need to worry about that.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
I will try.
That doesn't sound very pleasant to me. I mean, who in the right mind would eat a giant stow or troll fat? As for eating thistles and antlers, that sounds painful.
Not bandits over here. We want to be mixing it up in Fort Greenwall. I know we could go and get Ruin's Edge from somewhere around here. Well, probably not going to work on a flame atronach, is it? There's no way he's going to blow up. There was a witch. Right, okay. That explains everything then. They like to conjure these flame atronachs, but they can't control them. They're only like when they're apprentices and stuff. Oh. Wolves. Wrecking shop with my destruction damage. Oh, they've eaten a bandit too. Lol. Did they eat a troll? Can't get in there. It's worth looking in some logs. Hunter.
Of all the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. Quite like Sheilgorath too.
I don't know what she keeps hitting these freaking wolves with. Fox taking me. There, apparently. Really need to be going up there just yet. Have a bit of a look. What we got? This is a cave. Oh, we've got flipping spiders. I ought to use some healing. I got poisoned. Only one spider there. Where'd the other one go? I hate it when I keep losing corpses. I've had some venom on him. Used for making poisons. Bloody hell. I'm good at this.
Have you ever thought that our lives are just one big game? Like, someone is sitting there playing with us, like some adult plaything? And no, I don't mean that kind of adult. It makes you think, though.
Come back. I've got a bound sword. I've learned to spell. I've learned a good spell too. Bound sword. Certainly more useful than conjure familiar. I think. Get the rock warbler egg. I can do some cooking. Yes, because we've got loads of ingredients. Wait a minute, poisoned red apple, poisoned green apple? Oh, we need choke berries. can make poison apples. That would be awesome. Iron ore vein. Don't really want iron ore. So what was this guy conjuring up?
Is it me, or are the priests in Skyrim all perverts? I said I had injured my leg, and one of them told me to remove my clothes, so he could use his healing hands on me. Needless to say, he needed a bit of healing himself after that.
We like damage stamina. We've got restore health, which we can do. Invisibility I can't do yet, unfortunately, because we've only got one ingredient that will allow me to make invisibility potions. But apart from that, good looting. I don't quite know what's in there. Anzavold excavation. Travels.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Well, I'll be honest. I've had slightly tougher fights than that. That wasn't the most difficult of fights I've ever had. What I wouldn't mind. Where's my journal? Ruin's Edge. It is in front of me, actually. Yeah. Weird that. Tempted to go in here, actually. And kick some ass. Come on, let's do it, Sophia. While we're here. There's a bunch of bandits in here that we can kill.
Huh? Thought I heard something.
It's nothing.
Seriously, iron weapons. You're going to need to do better than iron weapons, folks. Because I've got the Divine Crusader sword now.
Sneaking is so much fun. The thrill of almost getting caught is more addictive than skooma. Oh right, yeah, now's not the time for talking.
Time to end this little game.
That's it? That's all you got? Victory is yours.
Just
Gonna need a potion. Gonna need some more potions.
You start running, stab you in the back.
Let's just move them out of the way. Right, yeah, we've looted all that then. So they're running like an illegal underground wolf fighting thing. Interesting. Whole bunch of illegal stuff. Oh, we'll take some of this. Because we can always use it. Bean apples. Wow. Again, until I get choke berries.
Bread seems to be very popular, don't you think? It's all people ever seem to eat.
Skooma here. Flipping skooma. We've hit the mother load. Brilliant, Sophia. Absolutely brilliant. The least I can do is kill him. Right, I think we've closed this place down. Don't you, Sophia? Don't think there's going to be any more underground illegal wolf fighting. I've done my duty as a divine crusader. Done my job. Doing awesome. We are. We're absolutely wrecking these people. Oh, wolves here, lot. Hello, wolves. You wrecked most of them, though. On that occasion, you win.
So, what do I have to do to get a drink around here? Actually, I don't think I want to know.
You want a drink?
What is it? I could get used to this. How could I possibly say no?
Drunk. Be happy. So many apples.
You're a funny looking pretty girl, but you're also kind of ugly and attractive at the same time.
Eating clams. Right, we know Ruin's Edge is in this building then.
Don't you walk away from me! I might have to get my fighting moves out and then give you a big hug.
She's drunk. Maybe giving her booze was not the right idea. To raise my companion infinity level.
I wonder if the huntsman in Whiterun is actually drunk right now. Otherwise it's false advertising. Then he should close his shop. We should buy him a few drinks to just make sure you can pay them.
Oh my good lord, she's gonna get us flipping wrecked. Because right now she's not stealthy, but she's flapping her gums. Pretty sure last time I checked.
Did your mom happen to be a troll by any chance? I heard she was so ugly she made the Thelma cry.
What did you do?
Will you stop embarrassing me? Everyone is looking at us. It must be you. It couldn't possibly be me.
There. Over here.
Careful! You wouldn't want to hurt my pretty face.
Right, we know Ruin's Edge is somewhere in this building. In this cave. Let's find it. Because that may actually get me to rethink my... Yeah, got her. Treasure map. No idea where that is. Mysteries of Teleria. I don't think she's got anything else in here, has she? Oh, we've got some... Like that. Carrying too much, can't run. Time in a minute to crack open my super storage and start depositing stuff. So what, we'll have that. Stuff. Quest item. That's annoying because I'm going to be stuck with that in my inventory now till I figure out what quest that's from. And that weighs 4 freaking kilos. That's not light. Flag. Game. I hate not being able to drop quest items. Well, I have to admit something here. Slightly impressed, because last time I came into this cave was with Inigo. And I'll be honest, he couldn't actually get through here. He couldn't. Whoa, this guy hits hard.
They say actions speak louder than words, so I'll let my weapons do the talking.
Lots of cheese on him. Moonstone ore? Nice. I'll take some of that while we're here.
How many people does it take to screw a chandelier? I don't know, but it could be painful. You know, because you might fall and hurt yourself.
Is that it? Is that all we got? Ah, there's another vein over here. Not yielding a great deal though. Cabbages, nothing. So let's have a quick look then. We picked up Ruin's Edge. Only does 13 damage though. That seems quite poor to me. Does it not seem poor to anybody else? Seems quite woeful for a bow. Right, I suppose we should really head back to Riften because that's where we were supposed to be. I've kind of gone in the wrong direction. Kind of headed south when I should have been heading north. I should have gone round the outside of Riften. Otherwise, we've made a massive, massive error. That way. I just like discovering places on the map, though. That's one of the things I do tend. Part of me wants to go up here now. Loud, am I? We'll get up there. We'll find a way. Runvold. Requires a key to get into Runvold. I sadly do not have a key. Getting stuck on the train all the time as well. Here. Jaws Watchtower. Dead Rift Guard. Any food items in stacks, which I'm not a big fan of. Damn, these guys got wrecked hard. These guys got wrecked very hard. Carry too much. So
The art of stealth. They'll either be dead or hit significantly.
two amulets of Talos now.
Gold before they know it. Them. Oh, sorry. I need to be quiet.
Head west from here. We're going to find a dragon place. Don't really want to do that just yet. We want to find Shaw's stone though. Shaw's stone we definitely want to discover.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I really couldn't
Staying
care
safe,
less.
I hope?
I've never had any respect for you guys.
Red Belly Mine.
Bit late to be wandering around, isn't it?
Oh, It's never too late to be wandering around. Surprised is, you've got these buildings here, but they're all no inn, tavern. Over there. We risk going in here. I know what we ought to do. We ought to probably level up a bit. Something wrong with my perk tree.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Well, let's run round the outside of the building. And is he up there? Well be. Which case?
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. That's it. That's all you got.
Come on.
What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do?
That's what I'm going to do. Stick a sword through your head, mate. None of them have got any, like, gold or anything good to loot. Very disappointing. Why are you so heavily armed? I hate to say it, but there's not a whole lot of fucking loot here, unless it's all inside. There's nothing up there. There's one piece of gold. Well, I have to say, a bit disappointed coming in here. I thought with that many people.
Looks from people wherever I go. I'm not sure if it's because they find me attractive or because they think I'm a little odd, or both.
I would have thought with that many bandits in one place, they would be guarding something valuable. And as it turns out, they're not.
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down now. Please don't kill me. Guess it's all clear now.
Okay.
Yes? Need something?
The fugitive. Hello. Come on then. Come on then. You want some? I can take care of you. How? Apprentice Fire Mage. Versus an Apprentice Ice Mage. Battle for the ages.
The alchemist in Skyrim will buy anything that comes in a potion bottle.
There's Rune of Nirn there. Root of Nirn. A mine. Lost Prospect. Is that the one where it's full of spiders? And there's a quest to clear it out of spiders. I think, if I remember right. Do is discover the house.
No sign of him. That's close enough.
Blackbriar Lodge. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be here. Not to mess with the Blackbriars yet.
You must be all right. You've got time to complain.
Yeah, we want to keep going this way.
You never did tell me about your parents. I mean, you were Dragonborn, so do you have ancestors that are dragons? That would be really disturbing if you did.
That's a little bit wrong. Because, technically speaking, I'm not Dragonborn yet. So, her coming out of that line is a little bit immersion breaking. Because I'm not doing the Dragonborn quest. We kill everybody. Some Corundrum ore to mine before we leave here. We will mine that. Because Corundrum is good for making lots of nice things. Don't you think?
Have you ever tried living in a cave? I have. It's not the most comfortable way of living, but you won't find anywhere more private. Well, except the house, of course. And unlike tents, you can give it a few homely touches.
They killed Matey Boy.
Do you have something to say? What would you like to talk about? Well, there was someone, but he wasn't from Skyrim. He was a Breton from High Rock. I took him around Skyrim to see the sights. Well, mainly the taverns, but unfortunately I turned out to be too much to handle for him. I mean, who doesn't like to get drunk? Perhaps if someone else was interested in me, though? Who? Look, I barely know you, so don't try anything on with me. I'm not that easy, you know? Which song? Sure, why not? We give drink to the youth for years yet to come, for the age of the dragons is just about done. We'll drive out the people and not pay what we owe. With your blood and your money, we'll send them back home.
She's singing.
Down with Elderwin, the big ugly beast. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll feast. We're the people of Skyrim and we fight for our lives. And when the Dragonborn reckons, everybody must die. But this land is mine, so let's see it wiped clean of the dragons that ruined our hopes and our dreams.
Got some pipes on her. Right, so we've got all the artifacts we need for Mr. Museum Man. So I think what we should do is head back to Riften, jump on the carriage, head to Solitude.
I do love causing a stir. Once I started singing at the top of my voice, and someone told me to stop shouting. Then I replied, "Do I look Dragonborn or like one of those creepy old guys who live on the mountain?"
Let's go this way. Turn route. Sorry, just got to get that because that allows me to craft poisons, which are great for putting on my swords. Then used for stabbing folk with. Hello?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
You picked a bad time to show yourself and reveal yourself to be never-do-wells. Hey. We'll take all of that stuff. Can't wait till we get the museum open proper. I've got loads of stuff now that's just going to look fantastic in the museum display. There's Mr. Carriage Driver. Nice horses. Has got some nice horses, but there's one horse I want to get.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Solitude, please.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okay.
Sun feels good, huh?
I love teasing guys. After I went bear hunting one day, I asked the hunter if he wanted to
See my bear chest? I held up my bear pelt and pointed at its chest. Trying to remember if we're still welcome in Solitude or whether I'm getting confused with a different character. Because I know we did get quite a bounty in one of my recent playthroughs for pickpocketing stuff. Might you be?
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well. May the Divines guide and keep you. May you be saved by the Divines, as I once was.
I'm gonna run up here quick. See,
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
the blacksmith.
Seems there's no end to the needs. Take a look.
What have you got? Oh, good. Loads of steel. I would like that because I would like to disenchant it and then put the enchantment on something else. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, I can. Technically, I can afford it. So it's 1,835 though.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Sure, I'll have loads of.
Junk at bits and pieces.
Here. It's all I can spare.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History and scribe work when I can find some quiet time.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
Erica's sister. Well, I'll tell you what, we've done a cracking job. One of the things I haven't done tonight is actually make a save at any point. Just gonna make a save just in case we get a crash or something. Not that I'm expecting any crashes. There you are.
Ah, my friend. Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward. Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay. Very good. And in excellent condition, it seems. Wonderful.
That just about pays for the helmet I've just bought.
My friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter. Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts. A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to uncovering more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I continue my research efforts. And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Macnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the
It's not
library.
about how much gold you have. It's about how much of it you spend on me.
At the entrance of the museum.
It
We'll
was
let
a
you know the
joke.
schedule of where I'm working, should
Honest?
you need to find me.
Although
And it
I
will offer
wouldn't
you an
mind a new
easier way of
dress or
navigating the
maybe a
museum,
necklace.
as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Oh, you're here.
Well, here in the Hall of Heroes is where you should place any artifact of magical or historical nature. The Daedric Gallery, of course, is where anything related to the Daedra should go. And the Hall of Lost Empires is where you should display any and all items of Dwemer or Falmer nature. The armories you can display as you see fit. Lastly, the Gallery of Natural Science. If you bring some samples of flora and fauna, you can build fauna displays and plant the flora. This central area is called the Hall of Heroes, and it's where I've designed display space for relics of a powerful magic nature and/or historical significance. I've done a great deal of research about the artifacts of Tamriel at large, and created displays for a variety of relics, should you happen upon them in your travels. Like I mentioned, it seems many unlikely relics are gravitating here, and you may happen across them. Well, the most obvious reason for many relics to be appearing here in Skyrim is, of course, the refugees from Morrowind, coming here by way of Solstheim. After the Red Mountain erupted in the 4th Era Year 5, called the Red Year, most of Vardenfell was evacuated, and the relics from the Museum of Mournhold were lost, hidden, looted, and more.
Beyond that, I have observed that throughout history, a variety of prominent artifacts have always seemed to be the key players during times of great change, when great heroes would arise to overcome terrible events and rise to greatness in fulfillment of prophecy or destiny. The coming of the Nerevarine and the Eternal Champion are perfect examples of this.
Farewell.
Ah, good day, my friend. Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
Okay.
See you. Good day. Very simple. You keep doing what you're doing and stop in here from time to time if you find anything interesting. Have a look around and find the spot to display it. In addition to displaying the spoils of your adventures, I will commission and build exhibits based on those exploits. Anything of relevant consequence can be inspiring to the people. Farewell.
Hey. We might need to get super storage. Got plenty of iron daggers. Plenty of Forsworn stuff. I don't know if first stuff actually goes on display. Take all of them. belongs on display somewhere. Let's go and grab the book first of all. Then we'll go put some paintings on the wall. Four paintings already? Five paintings, apparently. Dragonborn Hall. Where in here is supposed to be secret room. And the secret room you can find by pushing a button somewhere. Moved. Aha! All of secrets. I've got a level up, haven't I? Treasury is. Ask him about the hidden room. Okay. Chamber of Secrets. Can do. Never found that before. I wonder, and there's also supposed to be a treasury room, but I haven't found that yet or how to access it. Very nice. Wonder if any of the other staircases in this place have any of the other rooms have hidden rooms attached to them. What do you reckon? You can see all the things we've found. A stone, apprentice stone, ritual stone. All our blessings. We've got Shrine of Talos. Of Shrine of Arcade, shall we? That'll cure all any diseases I might have had as well. Right, I suppose what we ought to go and do is put some of the stuff on display. As we are in, of course, the museum, we should be putting everything on display that we find. Oh, there's a key to open. There's Aaron. Hey. All of Natural Sciences, right.
La 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 la.
So over encumbered. Got so much stuff. All items are being sorted. Sorting displays. Store supplies.
Do you know what I love to do when I have a little too much spare gold? Find a beggar and pay them to harass people. They are so desperate for money that they will do almost anything. It can be very entertaining to watch.
You there?
Ah, I'm glad you're here. I have come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the seller. Use it if you wish, or place it on display.
Do you have a question? Oh, the door on the upper hallway. Yes, that's just the tower. It's not currently utilized for everything other than some storage. There was a leak in the dome above it, and the entire wood structure inside completely rotted out. Plus, it didn't really offer much potential for good display space anyway, so I just sealed it off. Oh, the Hall of Secrets. I had all but forgotten about it, to be honest. When we broke ground on the foundation of the museum expansion, we accidentally broke through into a sealed-off chamber that was built under the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. When I asked them about it, it apparently used to be some sort of panic room for Pelagius when he was in one of his more violent, manic episodes. They sealed it off long before the rest of the wing and forgot all about it. I asked for permission to use the room as a bit of a secret storage vault in case Solitude was ever invaded. I would store the relics there and lock down the museum. They gave permission, and I had the tunnel finished and access in the hall made. Certainly. I suppose if you are ever in need of a place to store items of a more questionable nature, that room would be ideal. I'll go ahead and outfit it for you, but I'll take a nobody asks, nobody tells approach to it, and you do with the room as you like.
Good.
And I won't plan on taking any tours down there either. I should have it all cleaned up for you by tomorrow.
Good.
Yes, I'd imagine with all these relics you're finding, you must be bringing back lesser items tenfold. I think I may be able to help you with that, though. I have many contracts in the trading world, in case a rare or unique artifact surfaces. I can make arrangements to liquidate your surplus spoils. I would most likely only be able to get about 30% of the value of the item to start, with the merchants willing to pay a bit more after we've proven the worth of your goods. Also, the merchants would like to see in person any enchanted items you are made if they are able to pay premium for them. So, continue to sell those yourself, but they will purchase any found relics with enchantments, sight unseen. Very well then. Just put anything you want sold into the sell cart in the safe house, and every day I'll see to it that some of the items get sold off.
Okie
And
dokie.
I'll put the proceeds of the sales in a lockbox on the desk by the safe house door. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares.
Okay. Sounds good. I think what we're going to do, take a set of museum armor. I think it's put my light shield on display. I'm not too happy about. There's 2 items that have gone on display that weren't previously taken. Hey. Tell you what we'll do. We'll go in the library. Gallery library. The book returns. All done sorting, apparently. Oh. It's put my treasure map on display. Good. Did that for me then. Gallery of Natural Science. Check all this stuff. see what we can build in here then.
Children creep me out. Is it just me? Do they all look the same? If we had kids, what do you suppose they would look like? Oh no, I meant hypothetically. Not that I would want to. Although you are. I'm just going to shut up now before I really embarrass myself.
Very sensible idea. Chicken egg, one chicken breast. Managed to build some goats. Build a hag raven. And a spriggan. And then some scaly phobia, I think. We'll put in this one. Scaly foliator. Items on display. Can't build a mammoth display, sadly. We don't have any mammoth tusks. We should be able to build a giant, though.
Don't think I don't see you eyeing me up and down. I'm not just eye candy, you know. I do have other uses. And if you're thinking what I think you are thinking, then think again. I do like to be admired, though, I must admit.
Yeah, put some stuff on display. Can't do much more than that at the minute, sadly. You.
How old do you... Is it worth the visit? I should say so. In fact, I plan to come here quite often. The spectrum of displays you have here are simply astounding. My compliments to you and your curator. He's really done a fantastic job with the displays. And what you've managed to find, amazing.
Amazing. Not a bad place to pass some time. You have quite the collection here. I've been so impressed, in fact, that I've sent along a contribution or two to the curator. Not at all, friend. Glad to help out. It's really amazing what you two are doing here after all.
Brilliant. So does that mean I've got access to the safe house?
Wow, it couldn't possibly be that old, could it?
Because I would like to have access to the safe house. Okay, well, let's go check the armory. All of Wonders? This is new. First time I've seen this.
Oh, you owe me a serious foot rub for all the walking you've made me do? What do you mean it's my fault? Yes, okay, I may have agreed to it, but... whatever, you still owe me a foot rub?
not seeing a... This is for obviously all the Creation Club stuff. But I'm not seeing my armour, Divine Crusader stuff. I wonder if that's in the armoury. Go and have a check. I'm not seeing it.
I've always
I'm
wondered.
not seeing my Crusader armour anywhere. Where is that? I think the E-Swing's just going to have normal stuff in it, isn't it? Okay, so it's not actually in there. So it doesn't go in display in here. It goes on display somewhere else. Let's have a hunt round for that. Ah, it's over here. That's it. That's right. I want to keep the light one.
You must be the benefactor of this collection. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Avram Shazir. Orion hired me as the guard captain for the museum. With the collections growing so quickly, he needed another set of eyes to ensure it's all well protected. I intend to also hire additional guards as the museum continues to grow. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask. I answered a notice he had posted. We sat down and talked for a while, and I suppose he felt I had what it takes in the end. Hammerfell, originally, of course. But I've been here in Skyrim for a couple years now. A little of everything, really. I just left a job as a dock warehouse guard in Dawnstar. It was quite boring. I wanted something a bit more dynamic and interesting.
Really?
Going well enough. Caught that boy trying to climb on one of the displays in the natural science wing when he thought nobody was looking. Just gave him a long, cold stare, and he was on his best behavior for the rest of the visit. Not too poorly. Helped Orion replace some of the mountain racks in the Hall of Heroes that were loose. I suppose if we're doing busy work like that, things are quiet enough. Excuse me, I must return to my duties. What can I do for you?
Absolutely nothing. I'm a bit surprised he's hired people already. I'm a bit concerned because he didn't consult me before hiring Avram or whatever his name is. Apparently I don't have a safe house key yet. All our ingredients away. Best get some of that stuff back. 39 of them back. Right.
Ah, my friend. Well, he seems like a very forthcoming fellow. There's more to him beneath the surface, like anyone, but he strikes me as a genuine person who wants to work hard at something that matters. Of course, I wouldn't have hired him otherwise. Fear not, my friend. I am an excellent judge of character, and Avram seems quite sincere.
Okay.
There is clearly more there to know, but it will come out in time, I'm sure, when he's ready. See you around.
What I might just do while I'm here, update the catalogue.
The last man who said women belong in the kitchen and should go back to their knitting soon had his words when I punched him into oblivion. I think he must have been eating soup for quite a while after that, and I bet it wasn't a woman serving it.
Lovely place, this. $476 gold.
Let me guess. You want to talk? I'm always ready for a chat. Please tell me that wasn't a chat-up line. Look, I've heard it all before. If you really want to impress me, then it's going to cost you a lot in blood and gold. I'm not cheap, you know. I rather enjoyed a little chat.
Okie dokie. Right, folks. Well, I think reached a good point in the episode. My fine hat still. Where we've reached the end of tonight's stream. So thank you everybody who has tuned in. I will be back again very soon with another Dragonborn Legacy of live stream. For now, from me, it is goodbye and good night.